Hey guys, in the previous video we talked about the style attribute and putting your styles in line like so. And in this video we're going to talk about the style tag, which is going to happen within the head tag, which is where we store our metadata. So before we get to that, I'm actually going to comment this line of code out. That way we can refer back to this if we want, just to see what the style attribute looks like. And I'm just going to make a new body tag here. Opening body tag. Get rid of this one right here. And I'm going to save that, and that will get rid of our styles for the body. Now let's take a look at what this would look like if we put this in the head tag. So in the head tag we can put the style tag block. And again, the reason you would want to put this in the head tag rather than putting all your styles on individual elements is because you can select whole groups of elements and you can put styles on a group in a broader stroke, and I'll show you how to do that in a second here. So let's just see what this would look like if we put a body style the same way we did this. So let's just move this to the style tag up here. So this is how the syntax for that would work. So I would just type in the name of the element that I'm targeting, curly braces, and then inside I would have the CSS property and the value for that property. And I'm going to use a different value this time. And of course the semicolon on the inside to close that whole statement. So this looks a little bit different than if you put it into inline into the opening tag like so. This looks like a regular regular HTML attribute, and this is definitely not that. This is something completely different. So this is just straight up CSS. This is straight up CSS syntax right here. So you have the element that you're targeting, curly braces, and then you put all of your styles in there. So you can put multiple styles in here, you know, like so. This is sort of like what it would look like inside here, except now you're within curly braces. So let's see how this works. I've changed this to antique white. Refresh, and there you go. So to further show the advantage of putting your styles into the style tag in the head tag, I'm going to add a paragraph. And before I do that, let's go ahead and add another anchor tag down here. We're going to add a link to lipsum.com, and we're going to go to lipsum. Save that, refresh over here. Let's add some breaks right there. Refresh, command click, and I'm going to go to Lipsum and grab just one paragraph, and I'm going to paste this into a paragraph tag right here. Save that, refresh. Okay. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to target both the paragraph and the heading and change the style of both of these together in the style tag. And I'm going to put that first before anything else. And this is the syntax for that. So if you're going to add the same style to more than one element, this is what it would look like. A comma separated list of the styles. Now let's change the background color of these to pink. And this is just an experiment. And the reason I'm doing this is because I just want to show you what this looks like and what exactly is happening with the headings and the paragraph. So if I save this, refresh over here, it's not going to look pretty, but I want you to notice that the heading tag takes up the entire row right here, which is why when you use a heading tag, it formats and pushes everything below it. Same thing with the paragraph tag. If you see that even though we've stopped here, it's not going to let anything else go here. So let's look at why we're going to have to use break tags after the anchor tag. So if I put an A here with a background color of pink as well, I could have just put it up here. I'm actually just going to do that. That would have been way easier, right? Save that, refresh. So see on the anchor tags don't actually do that, which is why you need the break tags for the anchor tags. This is why using the heading tags and the paragraph tag are so useful, is because they format this way. But it can be confusing too, because sometimes you want something to be right after the heading tag and you're not sure what exactly is going on. And we'll take care of that in later videos. But just for now, I wanted to show you that. So I actually don't want the styles like this. I'm going to remove this, and I want the color of these to be brown. Let's take a look at that, what that looks like. So that's pretty nice. Oh, let's target this, I think it's an H3, yeah. So I'm putting these styles in a certain order that makes sense to me. So I'd like to put everything where, okay, it's targeting all of these. So all these grouped styles I'm putting together. Individual styles I'll put after that. So the largest stylings I'll put first. The broadest stroke I put first. That's what I like to do. Save that, refresh, and great. So now all our text is brown. And let's add one new CSS property here just to the H1. And now what I'm doing after here, so the hierarchy here for me is broadest stroke. So the property that's targeting the most elements, I put that first. And then what I'm going to do is put individual elements and then order these by the largest impact that they have. So body is going to come before the H1, of course. And let's give this H1 a text align of center. This could be left, right. Right now it's at left, right? So if I save that, great. So now our heading is in the center. So you could see how we would have lots of redundancy here if we put these on every single element. Obviously, we would rather put these in just one line of code. This is just more efficient. So that's the advantage of putting your styles in the head tag.